Nope, we're on. Yeah. Oh, you alright? Oh, shit. This field's finished now. Fuck. Yeah, that field. Yeah. Right, let's see what they're saying about this server, because I messaged them today. Yeah, I didn't waste my time with them. Server providers. Um, so basically I was with G-Portal for like ever since I've had the game. Um, and I went to another company. Hang on a minute, let's just read this. Gone funny. Let me just message these back a minute. right, that's sending us a them. So they get on with that. Farmer J, how are we? You alright? Can you hear us? Farmer J? Hello, can you hear us? Yeah, we can hear you, mate. How you keeping? we can hear you. I am. I've just set one up, mate. Yeah, I've literally just set... Yeah, I've just set it up, mate. Yeah. Dirty Road. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, let me just get past, mate. What, your internet? We can hear you. You're sort of cutting in and out a little bit, but we can hear you. Sounds like you... Yeah. Sounds like you're having fun. How's Dirty Road? Oh, I'm chatting to the stream, mate. We're, yeah, because we got no in-game buddy chat, have we? So it's a nightmare. We gotta go through Discord. It's about time they sorted it out, to be honest. I had a G portal. This is the thing. So we precision farming. It fucked everything up. So basically, I had G portal server ever since the game's come out. It runs sweet as a nut. I've had no issues with G portal at all. And then yeah, it is. So I was with G portal. I've had no issue with them whatsoever for ever since I've had the server off them, and I've been with them a long time. Then precision farming come out. It fucked the game up, but it didn't. It's also just fucked the multiplayer up for everybody. It fucked everything up for um, any cross-play English multiplayer server, and obviously the in-game chat basically. All right, you. Say it again, Jay, because you're cutting out. You're cutting in and out, mate. Your signal's not the best. Invisible ink. Yeah, you are cutting in and out, Farmer Jay. Well, I need a more powerful tractor for ploughing. This thing ain't doing naff all. I need that case, guys, or something. You're in that case, Sandra, aren't you? I'll buy another tractor. No, you're alright, because you'll probably need it again, won't you? Yeah, you keep that one, I'll buy another one. We've only got bloody 2 or 3 anyway, we need to get more. Have you bought yourself one, Dirty? Alright. Let's get this bad boy out. FS Farmer, how we doing? Put the plough backwards. Yeah, I could do, but I don't like doing it. It's only about 190 odd brake horse, that little tractor. It's fantastic, mine. I mean, it's really good for baling, providing you're on a flat you're on a flat piece of ground. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. How are you anyway? Hope you're keeping well. Thanks very much for coming into the stream, like. No, you're cool. Farmer J. How's your holidays? Sounds like you're really enjoying it. Yeah, Ian's tried getting and he can't. He can find the server, but he can't get in after 60%, which is a bit. Yeah, sounds like you're loving it up there, mate. You sure you don't want to stay an extra week? You're liking it that much? Right, let's see how we get on with this, guys. Yeah. We'll see how we go with FS. FS Farmer. If it's no good, mate, I'll sell it, but it's going to be tight round this. So this is a new map, guys. We're on that Lady Hill. I thought I'd give it a bash. It's probably going to come out with some sort of update, but one good thing about it, it doesn't come with any mods, so that's a bonus. Um, it's got four farms, and they're all set up to be milkers. So I'm going to do buffalo in one farm, milkers in another, beef in another. What I'm going to do in the fourth one, I don't know, but yeah, that's the sort of plan with this. I'll probably add more animals in the future, but we're going to set one farm up, and then we'll end up probably moving on to another one and run more like. So see how we go with it. So today I ended up people. Yeah, no, appreciate it. FS. So someone said to me yesterday about G portal this, G portal that, and So I had enough of it basically. I've been waiting nearly 2 weeks. And I was like, do you know what? Sod this. I'm just going to get hold of them and say I want a refund. After back and forth with certain emails, they are refunding me plus a month on top. So then I've bought another server for 6 months for 6 men. Paid that outright, and it still doesn't work with a totally different company. So it's nothing to do with Gport to start with, which I didn't think it would be, but I thought I'd give it a go, and it sort of answered my questions. So yeah, pain in the backside, but it is what it is. It's definitely a Giants problem. I don't care what anyone else says. It's proven that today. I always thought it was. Yeah, it's a nightmare. There's not a lot we can do about it apart from just keep on rolling like we are. So I thought I'd come over here, test this map, if it all runs hunky dory. We'll see how we go. Like, I'll show you around in a minute, guys. I just need another tractor for doing what we're doing. What's that then? Oh, that's the mirrors. That one field, yeah. I put some silos in as well, guys. Lime, solid fert and seed. This could be too big for the map, but we'll find out. Someone's trying to get in now. They do look the nudges, these. Proper. Oh, dear, dear. Didn't mean to do that. So I think you can have four-wheel steer with this, can you? Not this one. I don't like four-wheel steering either. Right, I'll bid this solid fert machine down while I'm coming. No, you can't change it on this one, guys. It must be the other one. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Yeah. See how we go with it. How you, Chris? How you doing? Let's have a look, guys. Because them fields we've already chopped and got the grass in. If we can then plough lime and then reseed them back to grass, that'll get the AI working for the future. So 41, 165, and then we need to plough 164. That red one is, yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'll plaster the whole thing in flags, mate. I still go over the border. It's a big old machine, this. We'll see how we get on with it. If it's no good, it's no good. I just bought it because it's got some knots in it. How quick this is. 45, I think. American school buster in bloody Ireland. You seeing that, Ian? Jesus Christ. Where's this traffic coming from? Is it rush hour? we pull out in front of a bus. What field is it? Is that plough missed that field there? That needs reploughing. There's 2 patches in that bloody field. 165. Yeah, but right, okay. Leave it as is then, mate. Just seed it. And then that 164. Yeah, do 164, and then the only ones that need liming are 165, 164. It's telling me that 41 doesn't need liming, so that I can get the seeder straight in there. It's going to be tight, this machine round this farm. Should be alright, shouldn't it, that case? It's a beast. Right. Where's the planter? Here we are. I didn't get the biggest one, which I wanted, but I know this, as tight as this farm and map is, we just had to get a direct seed drill. And yes, I know we're ploughing, but I plough so we can get the AI to work. Hi Eric, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, first impressions of the map, mate, really good. Really good. No problems at all. So we're doing, they were grass, these 2 here, and then this was grass. Well, this was grass actually, these 2 were meadow. So I just said that's all 3 of us to cut these. We'll put these as grass, and then it's going to be more efficient for us to chuck in bunker like we have. Once they're reseeded, these 3 as grass, we'll move on to, I mean there's loads of grass, so you can see grass, 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 grass coming out your backside. Obviously this looks like to me it's probably sugar beet or potatoes. I don't know without looking. You've got wheat here. Like there's so much grass on this fat. It's because basically I think this map's pretty much set up for cattle. Let's show you around where the farms are. So this is the one we started. It's not the starter farm, but the reason I wanted to start here is because this shed here actually holds 266 cattle. Obviously once that gate's shut there and here, this is actually the cattle pasture, this field here. So we'll just be leaving that as is. We're not doing nothing with that, apart from it being an open pasture for the cattle. And then as you can see there's a milk trigger. So every shed that's on the map all got a milk trigger. The only things you can delete out, now we had 2 bunkers the same size as this one, obviously that one there we're using, and there was another one here, and it was quite tight, it come up to like here. So I thought, well, for us to be carting, to try and get down there and spin around all the rest, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So for quickness, to be carting, that made sense to use this one. So there's a lot of sheds, which you can see. Now I think the only reason they've done it is because on the other farm, which I'll show you in a minute, they give you all the starter equipment, and it was all small equipment. So you might think, oh, there's a lot of sheds and stuff, which there is. But the reason being is, like I say, you need a lot of equipment. It's all small stuff, so it is what it is. So the only things you can delete out on the map are the grain silos and the bunkers. So I deleted this bunker out and then put a bale storage in here. If I show you on the starters farm, which I will find, guys, we've only been on it an hour or so. It's a massive quarry here, look. There's your stone crusher, and this here is your sawmill. All you get in the game is a sawmill and a dairy. That's the only productions you get. So we will be going into productions, and from my opinion, obviously just go down here off the main road, look, through this gate. No, that one there, and you go into the quarry. So we're going to use this area as productions. You can get down the whole area. It makes sense to use it, there's no other use for it. There's loads of productions you can put down here. It's a pretty tidy area for doing that. You can get down the whole area. So that's a pretty cool idea. Another road going up there, look, so there's a little mud dirt bike track or whatever they put in there. Somebody's shed, look. A lot of thought gone into it. There's a hell of a lot of bloody sheds that don't really need, but I suppose they're just trying to make it decorative, aren't they? It's grass, 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 grass. It's just mental. Possibly, Andrew. Yeah. Oh, that's the show. That's the cows we're working on. Where's the other one? Here. This is the main farm. This is what you start with. This is the actual main farm that you get all the kit with. So as you can see, there's another bunker. Look how tight it is. Tiny gate you've got to get through here. So trying to get big machinery through there would be pretty much a no-go. Again, another milk trigger, look. There's your slurry. There's already cattle in here. I think you can have 80 in this shed. And there's your trigger and stuff, so I still need to figure out how you get your straw in there. I presume you on a lot of cow sheds you can go to the feed trigger and use the feed you can go to the feed trigger on most sheds in most cow sheds, whether you place or whether it's in game. Some of them you can't, but a lot of them you can. So you can use your feed trailer, and you could just put straw in, go to the feed trigger, and then it puts a straw into the shed. Whether that happens on this one, I don't know. If it doesn't, we'd have to try going through that gate and then this one, and then try and find a trigger on one of these openings to put straw in for a straw blower. And obviously that will give us our slurry. Manure, I don't know where that spawns. Oh, it's here, look. Oh, there you go. So I guess you'd have to scoop that up then, because there's no trigger, as you can see. And I bought every farm. We're not working every farm yet. I've just bought it to have a look about, and I thought, well, if I bought it, we might as well leave it as is. So as you can see, it's a tight map. I mean, you try and get through there, and then swing round into this. Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult. So whether we keep that there, I don't know yet till we start working this. You've got your grain there, look, see that grain already, sorry, the grain silo there, you actually start with just over 63,000 litres of barley, which is quite cool. So I may as well put some sort of bakery in, we can get that up to the bakery. SS Farming, no mate, you can't delete, not that I know of yet. I've not tried every single fence, but the ones I have tried you can't. Looks like CNC. What's CNC? CNC? What did he say, Andrew? Yeah, I haven't found any. I haven't found any fence you can delete as of yet. But yeah, you got obviously more bales up there that we need to use, because having all these bales loose, if you're not aware, you can only go up to about 180 in any map, and they'll say that you've got too many bales when you're out, say, baling like field this size, and you've already got say 150, 180 bales. It would stop you baling. You say you've got too many bales, you need to sell some. The reason it comes up with that is because all these bales, whether they're straw, TMR, whether it's silage, grass, whatever, hay, any loose bale, which I call loose being not in a bale shed, You can see it's not a bale shed because there's no triggers. It will count up to about 180, probably a few more, and it will tell you to stop and sell some. So going with all the mega farm side of it, like I've always gone big, like my Calmsden. When I first started my Calmsden build, um, it was like, what's going on here? I haven't got enough bales that I need. Do you know what I mean? I had 5,500 beef, 3,000 milkers, and like 1,500 buffalo on my last, not my last build of Calms, when Calms had first come out before the problems. It was stopping me baling, and I was like, well, something's not right here. And then I discovered that I had to put all these bales into bale sheds, and I actually had over 8,500 bales, and it still let me carry on. So that was the only tip I could give you guys, regards to bales. What, Andrew? Yeah. So it's an alright farm to start with, but when they start with all small machinery, I can see why. It's because it's so bloody tight, but just the entrance up here into your field, look, come down. Now to get out is a bit of a bugger. Where do we go? That's into another field. So I haven't really explored around here. I've looked around the farm and that's it. So yeah, as you can see, it is an absolute pig. And if I go into demolition mode, look, I'm going over all the stuff. Oh, there you go. It looks like it might let you delete whether it's the door or that shed. But if you delete that shed, you're just going to have a massive hole, aren't you? What's the point if you can't delete these? There's no point. It's going to ruin the map. But it won't let me delete anything. It will let me delete... No, it doesn't let me delete that one either, look. So you can't delete this. And I'm on it. There it does. There it does. There you go. So you can delete that bunker. There's a trigger there. Yeah, there's going to be an update. That trigger's in the wall, guys, look. For that manure. That's why that there's spawning. And I was like, well, where's this trigger? It's this side of the wall, look. So there will be an update for this map. 100%. So it's not a bad farm. I don't even know where the bloody hell the entrance is. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you go up here. You go there. How do you get round the back? You don't just get through here, do you? I mean, you might do, I don't know. It's bloody tight, that is. So this is why you start with all the machinery on this one farm that I've sold is all small stuff. And I mean small stuff. The only other option you've got is to come through your fields and up this way. But where would you come from there to get off the road? You start trying to find a needle in a haystack, so you have to go through here. Down through that gate. You're right, Critch. What else we got? There's another little farmlet, but it's not usable. It's just sort of deco. Go up through here, look through the trees. Sort of, it looks like it's condemned sort of overgrowth, which is understandable. That's how they made it. Then you got this, and you obviously come through here, go into your grass field. There's a few little places like that. Look, there's this here. There's nothing you can't use. House. Oh, that's your dairy. Look, there's more trailers than bloody dairy. There's 2 pallets there, and all they need to go in. So we never buy the dairy on. I don't buy a dairy on any map because we use that as a sell point. Because if you buy it, you're not going to have anywhere to get rid of it. Because I come across that problem on my first build of Calmsden, where I had to start with about 1,500 cattle, and I had 4 of the biggest. I'll show you. I had 4 of these on Calmsden, and it couldn't keep up with 1,500. Oh bloody hell, Farmer J. Go round there, give him a cup of tea and say just bang it on for 2 hours, can you? That'll teach you. Pass it on now. So yeah, it's a bit weird, like the way the game works in respect of the dairies, because that little one there, you'd think would be the slowest, and you'd expect this one that I've just had up be faster than that one. Well, between these two dairies, they run exactly the same. Neither of them are quicker, neither of them hold any more, and they don't produce any quicker either. Which makes no sense in my opinion. It's a bigger factory. It should work a bit quicker. So it is what it is with that. Where's the other bloody farms? Let me find it. You what? Oh, Dirty's talking to someone else. Sorry guys, if you think I'm talking to myself, I'm not. Because I've set a multiplayer up for this. We're all talking through Discord because since that Precision Farm has come out, it fucks multiplayer servers up, dedicated servers anyway, and also in-game chat. So until that gets sorted, unfortunately, it's going to sound like I'm going crazy and talking to myself. So that's one farm that I've shown you around. That's the in-game farm, I think. Yeah, that's the in-game one I've shown you around. There's another farm here, look. There's got no pastures or no animals. It's just more of an agricultural. Obviously, you got your silo bin there. There's no grid. Oh, it's probably because I haven't bought it, so there's no triggers. Yeah. So that's the ones I decided to start on. And then you've got this one. And then there's... I don't really know what these are, to be honest. I haven't really looked about. So another farmlet. Again, there's no animal pastures, no sheds. It's just more, or animal sheds. It's just literally parking machinery up. So it's more again for crop work. And you got your silo again. Whether these have got all grain, and I don't know until I get round to buying them, if I ever do. But I don't know what this is over here. 181. Oh, this is your biomass. So you get this for free. You don't have to buy the biomass. And you don't have to buy the quarry. So, to be honest with you, because the entrance is down here, what I might do, if I could fit in, I might either delete this one out of place to myself, or try and squeeze a second one in with this one. I think if I put another one down here, it's going to be very tight. And obviously the trigger in there is quite tight also, so if I was to move one down into this corner and then put one along the top here, we'll be able to have two, but that's just future plans with that. I know it's not very level. I can sort that bloody out, but it looks a massive area just for that. I mean, I suppose I just put it in to get you going, and obviously it's just to get you going into it. But it's got potential. That Psycho Kid, how you doing? You alright? Right, family, hello. How we all doing? I hope you're all well, guys. This is Lady Hill Map. If you just joined the stream, it's just come out today. Probably pushing it a bit hard because I would say it's probably due an update. We found one trigger for the manure that's spawned into the wall, so it's going to be having an update some point. Who owns this? I don't know. I don't know if that comes with the windmill, whether it comes with that field there and you gain the power out of it. I would presume so. I don't know. This is just some meadow grass. So to be honest, it would probably make sense to probably take that off, reseed it, because it is meadow grass. It's not field grass, if that makes sense. And then all this area around this biomass, all these fields, would probably make sense to be closer to the biomass. Chuck silage into there. I don't know if I could get a pit in yet. I'll have to have a look. If not, we'd have to think of plan B on that. But that would be the ideal situation there. I mean, you could probably put a couple in here, to be honest. I don't know if you could delete hedges. No. Can't delete no hedges. It's not like Calmsden. So where's the gate for that then? Over here, look. That's not bad, is it? Down there, up there. Probably put a couple of bunkers in here or some. I don't know. I'd think of that later on, but that would be the sort of plan with that. Depending on if I could get a second biomass up there, because let's have a look what ones they've got in here. What one would that be? That might only be. What? Yeah, we need some hay bales. So just ted it, and then windrow it, mate, bale it up, but make sure the bales, all the bales are baled at 220. Yeah, yeah, bale it, mate. Yeah, always bale it, and just yeah, cool. Just make sure the baler Andrew's on 220, mate. We just every bale we bale, whatever we're baling, just do 220 straight. Because the reason I say that, when we start making silage bales, and the square baler wrapper can only go up to 220, not 240. So we just stick to 220 regardless what we're baling. We won't get mixed up. Yeah, I'll get one, mate. Yeah, I don't think them Bailey trays are going to get through, are they? What, that big one? I doubt it. Too bloody long. Um, I'll get you a Bailey trader, but it ain't going to be the biggest one, because I can guarantee them biggest ones ain't going to get about. 2 seconds, guys. I'll just let me just buy this for these guys, because they're harvesting at the moment. What colour should we have the bad boy? Jesus Christ. You know, that'll do. Class. Not class, it was the case. I got in there with the case. It's your terrible driving, Andrew. Try that little one then. That little Fiat. Right, there's a little grain trailer at the shop, guys. Medium-sized Bailey trailer for now. Where's these other farms? I bought them. So showing you that one. Showing you that one. Ah, what's this? Yeah, this is one. And they're quite cheap, to be fair. Well, I say they're quite cheap. This one's bloody not. It's 880. Jesus Christ. Let's have a look there. What can we get in this one? So that's your cow shed on there. It's quite a decent size. How many you can get in? I haven't looked. Oh, hang on. No, it's the feed trigger. How you doing, Psycho? Are you heading to work? Don't work too hard, mate. I don't understand it. I have free mobile Wi-Fi running, but Discord is not picking it up. Yeah, that's not good, is it? You have free mobile Wi-Fi running. Um, Farmer J, put your if you turn your phone internet off and then put Wi-Fi on, and then while you've got Wi-Fi going on your phone, go onto Google and do a what do they call it? Bear with me and I'll find it for you. It's called a speed test, mate, on Google. We can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you now. How, how are you doing, Critch? Good man. Keep on rolling. I've earned 3 pence from Adslow. You've earned 3 pence from ads. What do you mean? What, you getting adverts while you're watching me? FS? Shouldn't get adverts, should you? Oh, you could get 200 in this shed, guys. That's not bloody bad. Yes, please. And there's your milk trigger. So we might make this a milkers. 220 size, mate, yeah. Yeah. It's a shame we can't have in-game chat. Well, I didn't need to open that door, did I? Did you see that? Ah, right. Yeah, I can walk straight through there, look. There's a problem there with that door. So that's that one. Another pit. Oh, you can actually delete that shed. That'd be handy because we put bales in there. Then that's sound. I guess that's manure there. I would say. I don't know without it getting it going, guys, but you can delete that out and you can delete that out. So we might put some bale sheds in there. That's decent. Whereabouts is that? That's 170. So you've got 170. Our farm we're doing. You've got the main farm there. Where's the other one? There was a fourth one. Oh, right over here. Top right. 175. And there's your fourth one. So what I might do here is I might add a pasture in this section here at the side of this bunker. I don't know yet, unless you want to go bigger. But I think this one, yeah, so this one has its own pasture. It opens up into here. It's a big pasture for that one shed. It goes right round the side of here, look. This is all that one pasture. It's a big area. So I don't know exactly how many we can get in here, I've not looked. $200. You'd expect a few more, wouldn't you, for you'd expect a good 350 in that, surely, but it's massive. So that's your 4 farms. And then got your, oh, you're joking, it says we own that dairy already. They've made us own that. Can we sell it? So we own both of them and I've not bought them myself. That's a bummer. So now because we own it automatically, damn it, we're not going to have a sale point for milk. Unless there's a sale point in the sales there's got to be somewhere in the south where I could sell it. That's fucked that up, isn't it? Oh, on your channel. Oh, okay. Farmer FS. I didn't realise um, people own people earn money from ads themselves. I thought YouTube made the money from ads. Right, let's get this seeder filled up. Get that grass back in there. What you pulling with it, Andy? Would you want this? Do you want to change over? You take this. You can take this JCB if you want. That'll deal with that. Where are you? You can have this JCB if you want before I start seeding. I'll take that case all day long. Where are you? I'll come to you. Okay. You what, Jay? Yeah, I need to look if I can, mate. I don't know if I can or not. No, this isn't the right way. No, it's not. Yeah, but I've sold stuff in the in-base game before and it sounds the fucking building. We had that problem on Riverview where someone fucked off and I tried selling the so you don't basically own it. I tried selling some of the productions he owned and it actually deletes out the fucking map. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bill. Andrew, dump us that. Give us that case. What you got coming in here? Is it wheat or oats? Okay. Shit. Let me. I'm gonna go and place a grain mill and a bakery down the quarry then. And that could go straight there. 180. If you make your way down here, mate, I'll place it down in now, and I'll set it up. Right, fly there now. I think it's this way, up that road. Is it this way? Nope. It's over here, there we go. So don't go to the first gate, Nelson, where the building is. If you go past the big main gate, there's a gate just beyond it. It's signpost, mate. Right, let's try and find the best place for this. Over here, I reckon. Where's the gate? There's the road for that. Okay, I might put it here. Right on the edge. Yeah, I'm gonna try it, but I don't think we can. I've tried it before, mate. It just gets rid of the bloody building. Fucking nightmare. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's like right. Okay. Um, Grey Mill. Where's that? It what? Farmer J. Nah, it's nah, it's just a made-up server, mate. Just a normal multiplayer. Like I said, I bet, I've had a lot of it's not G Portal problem because I've already sussed it why it isn't, and I'll explain why. So I had G Portal for a long time, and basically since the precision farming's come out, it's killed the in-game chat on console, or maybe all platforms. I don't know. Um, and it's killed all the fucking multiplayer on dedicated servers. And people are saying, "Oh, well, it's the provider." It isn't because today I've cancelled mine. Well, they actually offered to refund me plus a month in on top of what I had outstanding. Because of the amount of time it's been, which is quite nice of them. I've never had a problem with Gport up to this point. I haven't had a problem with them at all, to be honest. Like I say, it's not Gportal. It's it's basically it was basically Giants. So I've bought another 6 month server, 6 month server today outright, and I've still got the same problem I had before I fucked off from G Portal. So it's obviously not G Portal. So if people think that's what it is, they're mistaken. Clearly proven that today it isn't. So it's a fucking nightmare, but it is what it is. Right, let's just set this grain mill and dairy and whatever else. So what was that you put in? Oats. Right. Yeah, and then distributing. Yeah, and then bread selling. There we go. Alright, don't worry about the decorating in here for now. Coming up, you do get some things done. Hi Mars, how are you, mate? Brave using the Swaffer on a tight map? Nah. Piece of piss, mate. Right, let's visit the dairy. What's that? Huh? Ah, there's no problem. I found that earlier. I thought Dirty would be in his fucking element. There's milk here and he's selling. Yeah, once you've bought a production on any map, you can't pull out of it without selling the building, and it deletes the building out. So this isn't now. It never was a sell point. It's now a production, which they give you that as a production in the game. So if I sell it, I still have to replace one. We'd be in the same predicament. So no. Oh, what a sell point for milk? Yeah, there might be, mate. Um, yeah, there might be, Farmer J. I've not looked, mate. Not yet. But that's what it's going to look like I'm going to be doing. I have to put it down here somewhere. I might probably put another dairy down here for two productions or something. I don't know, because they don't matter the size of the dairy, whether it's that one or the next one up, which is this one here. They both take the same amount. They both produce the same production, which seems fucking ridiculous in my eyes. But yeah, right. Let's get this field done. Yeah. Oh right. Okay. Because you can't hear them in Discord, maybe. Yeah. Um. Right. Did did 165 and 164 get limed? Yeah. Was that a yeah? Perfect. Right. I'm just gonna AI this. No, it is what it is. You can't delete them. Nothing. It is what the map is. We can't delete gates. Can't delete nothing. Basically, no fences, hedges, nothing. What we got is what we got. Right, how you boys getting on? What you doing? Nice. Did you put it in that bale shed, mate? Are they in that bale shed, Andrew? Come out the game, mate. Shut your thing down, reset your router, and come back in. Where's them bales then? Are they still in the field? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Right, I'll go and get a telehandler and I'll get a trailer. Now I will be putting the auto load trailer on, but it's not. I'm not going to buy it as an auto load trailer. I'm just going to buy it as a flatbed trailer. And then on this map, um we'll load them up ourselves with a telehandler in the field. No, you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Ah, no. These are all fucking dolly trailers. Sod that. Yeah, I'll just buy this for now and then I'll buy a dolly trailer. Well, I don't know how we're going to get on with this auto load pickup trailer. It'll do for now. Alright. Can't you get on, Farmer J? Alright, mate. Well, you're welcome in the future, you know that, yeah? Yeah. We got this. We got this one. We got 30s. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind you streaming. Whatever. I'm easy. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry? What to stream? Light stream. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if they do PC or whatever, but I set it up for a console, yeah. How you doing, Mars? Feeling better today, yeah. I didn't even know you were ill, mate. I've not seen you about, to be honest. Is that the reason why, like? Right, let's get some forks for these. Front loader tools. Workable quarry. Yeah, maybe. There's there are a few mines around Ireland, aren't there? Where's the other Balefort? I'd just, if I was you, I'd shut your console down and then just turn your router off for 30 minutes, reboot it all. Is someone in that John Deere? Not John Deere. Massey. Right, are you picked them forks up for me? Yeah, good man. Right, let's see. You're gonna have to Are these ploughed now, lads, or what? I don't know what the hell's going on here, because I've been fucking throwing people about. That's lime, so they could be done for grass. What's happening here? And then there's that bale trailer there as well. Critch, is that what you're getting, mate? Sweet. Right. What is in this field? Let's have a look. It's not ready yet, it's red beet. God. You know what's happening with that, don't you? Tell her. If you look at field 36, you click on it, you actually own the two fields next to it in one hit for £111,000, which is quite a good deal for what you get. So you get two fields for the what you pay there. So you've got the one you just worked in, and you also get the one next to it, which is grass. Is this a track here? Yeah, there's a track in between. It goes up towards that hedgerow, up towards 36. If you want to cut more grass, lads, crack on, like. Let me have a look where field 33 and 34 can be done. Shock. Thank you. He's sacked. No worries, Jay. Yeah, cheers for coming in, buddy. See you in a bit. Right, let's reset this, and let's see if we can get away with saying one headland, which is already done. No. We've got to do bloody 4, haven't we? Of course we have. Right, looks like I'm seeding this then. Not a problem. I might buy another seeder, to be honest. I'll get one now. There we go. Another seeder at the shop. Right, I'm just going to save it, just in case. Lock and load. Are you farming Mars, or are you still on your plane across the water doing crime? Yeah. GTA. Yeah. Right, let's see if this works now. I don't know if he's there. He might not be. Bit of pig, is it? Right, guys, I'm going to get that map done and get these little fields done. Yeah. On that, mate. No, I just don't trust giants. Anytime round this time, you can always guarantee you get kicked because giants like to put their fingers in the pies that make the game fucked up. Yeah. Oh. Driving this backwards. Alright, Andrew. No worries. Yeah, you're alright. Alright. Where's these fields I'm fucking looking for? Looks like... Yeah, cheers Andrew. I'm gonna have to try and get through this fucking... How would I get down to this? Here we go. There's a gate here. It's gonna take some getting used to this. I'm telling you now. Gates everywhere. Can I get through this gate? More than likely not. No chance. What the flip? Can't get through there and I can't get through there. Gotta be another way. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that made that. Jesus. That's 103. How do I get down to... How do I get down there then? You're not going to get through there either. Guys, I think we're going to have to stick to normal mowing on tractors. No, I'm trying to get to 34. Fucking hell. Have to go out the main road, down the road, basically. No. Just getting used to the map, because the wide gates are fine, but on the single one, you've got no hope. Yes, trailers are too long, Andrew. They're a pain in the backside. Dirty's got kicked. You've got kicked, Dirty. How the fuck to get out of here? I can't tell you my ping because I'm hosting it. It doesn't give you a ping. Yeah, cheers, FS Farmer. Thanks very much. 35, that can get ploughed. Don't mess around with bloody red beet. Right, here we go. 33, 34. Quite nice size fields. Yeah, she's got a kick, mate. Good old Giants, only said it about half hour ago. Doing what they do best, apart from fixing it. Oh, come on. the bloody trigger for this gate? Right, it's because this is too close. What's that? We do need hay, so you could do one field out of hay bales if you want. Where the hell's this trigger for this gate? Right there, thank you very much. AI gonna work? Of course it's not. Why not even try? Let's get this chopped up. Plenty of grass, guys, isn't there? Jesus Christ. Yeah, out of this field 33. We imagine doing both, 33, 34, because 34 is pant size. Plenty of grass to go up. I reckon field 35, if we can plough that, and then we put wheat or oats in there, go oats to start with, just to get a bit of straw in. That'll be the best. I have bought a second seeder. It's at the shop. Yeah, this Matt Don's good, guys, isn't it? I do like this machine. It's alright, you just got to find the right gate. What? Kiwi. Hi mate. Well done for getting to 500 subscribers. Looking forward to your 12-hour stream. I've set up on Lady Hill, an Irish map, Kiwi. We're just getting stuck into it now, the last hour or so. So you know I said to you, I think it was this morning, was it, or last night, whatever it was for you, or I can't remember, I think it was early this morning. I had a dedicated server with G-Portal. So I've been with G-Portal ever since I've had the game pretty much. I've never had an issue with G-Portal whatsoever. Certain people saying it was a G-Portal problem, blah blah blah. Well, it's quite clear to me after what I've done today, it isn't nothing to do with not just G-Portal but any server provider. I've now got another server with, who was it? I can't remember now. Clear Game, something like that, is it? Very Game. Totally different provider. So I bought an outright 6 month, 6-man server. Set everything up, still can't get on. So for those that were saying it's down to G-Portal, no it's not. So I ripped G-Port with second arsehole today, to be honest. And I feel a bit bad, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's been over 2 weeks. I've paid for some upfront that I'm not getting a service for. I've had enough of it, so they are now refunding me what I had outstanding plus a month on top as a kind gesture, which is quite nice. And I've set up another one, and that new one still isn't working, so it is obviously a Giants. So if you're on about getting a server, Kiwi, for your 12-hour streamer stuff, unless you have one already, I don't know your circumstances, just saying, giving you a heads up. I seriously won't bother buying one at the moment until at least the game's sorted out, because as we speak, this is a 6-man multiplayer that's just set up through the console. We're chatting through Discord because there's no in-game chat. There's one guy from Ireland that's one of our regular lads. He can't anything that I host. I can't get on anything that he hosts, but he can get on Dirty's dedicated server. So Giants have absolutely killed it for everybody. It's an absolute shame. But one thing I will say, and I'm sticking to, is I won't be buying another FS game, I'll tell you that much. No chance in hell. Their customer service is absolutely pants. Like, I'd give them the benefit of the Duke Kiwi, you know, if it was their first FS game that come out, I totally understand. But we all know it's not. They've been in this game, what, 12 plus years? It's an absolute shambles. You know, they're bringing out all these new maps, they're bringing out new mods, but yet they're not sorting out the problem on the game. I think that's not good customer service at all. You know, they're bringing out, we've had problems in the game, whether it's console or any cross-play, whatever, multiplayer. We're still suffering through problems, and we're now 8 months into the release. You know, they've got all the experience under the sun for what they've got, but yet they've brought out brand new VR. It's like, you know what they're thinking about, don't you? It's not their customers, it's their pocket. It's quite obvious to me. So, yes, it's not bloody good. Kobe, how you doing? Yeah. Do not waste your money. I'll tell anybody that, and it's not. I'm not slagging any server provider off. It's obvious to me. It's no server provider's problem. It's the game. It's Giant Software, and I will never be playing ever without precision farming, because ever since that's come out, it's killed it. So why would I want to play something that's, you know, it's basically robbed me, because I've paid for a server up front. We can't get on it. There was never nothing wrong with G-Port from get-go. So everybody's got their own opinion on it, but it's proven to me that in facts, for me, shutting that down and then restarting another one with a totally different provider, it's Giants all day long. So if you hear people saying it's this, that, the other, it's not. But everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I'm just saying the facts are exactly what I've just explained. It's the game. It's a piss ball show. That's why sometimes you think I'm talking to myself and not you guys on chat. It's because I've got lads in here, and we're there's a few of us in now, but we have to chat in Discord. It's a piss poor show. It's not good at all. Have you had issues yourselves, Kiwi, on any multiplayer server or anything? Because obviously you're on PC, aren't you? So how have you been finding it? Have you had issues yourself? I mean, you're in New Zealand, aren't you? So, like, Dirty, he's in America. He's got a server, there's no issues, and we can all get on it. Yeah, it's not good. Just catch up with the chat. Hi, Kobe. I hope you're well, buddy. Oh, okay. They released a 25-sec PF video. PF video? Instead of a patch. We don't need a video. Correct. That's what exactly I'm getting at. They're absolutely taking the piss out of all of us. You know, the advertising before the game come out, oh, it's got this, it's got that feature, that, the other. You know, it's a promotional sale point. That's what they went for. Not this is what it's got. This is the problems we're gonna get. You know, they never tell you, oh, on this date at that time, for half an hour, might be a few issues. They just get on with it, bang. Whatever you're doing, you're kicked off, regardless. There's no customer service whatsoever. And it's a piss poor show. You know that, yeah, all right. They've got no competition. They've got to the point of just making all this money and not giving two hoots. And I think it's not great. Not at all. I'm not impressed with them at all. I wouldn't be buying another Giants game. No chance. It's not good. And they brought out the 12th of November because of the rush for Christmas. You think of all them young kids that their parents have saved up for months and months on end and bought all these nice gaming chairs and headsets and whatever, plus the game. And 8 months now, here we are to having this conversation, and it's still not up to scratch. If anything, it's worse than what it was 4 or 5 months ago. It's not good at all. You host your own. Yeah, you probably won't have an issue there. How do you host your own? I guess you're going to have to be on PC for that, are you? But one person had problems loading in last week, yeah. Yeah, it's because that'll be the crossplay, Kiwi. Hey, Jay's virtual gaming, how we going? Are you alright, mate? Giants need to learn and make the game right. Pissing about, messing us up. Yeah, they don't care. Just literally having that conversation with Kiwi now. They're all their own. It's a... You know, I do feel sorry for G-Port because I'm a very patient person, but 2 weeks to sort an issue and it's still yet not sorted. I'm going to go to my server provider to start with, aren't I? Because that's the one I pay for to use the game on a multiplayer. I've messaged Giants left, right, and centre. I dread to think, without going through my emails, I reckon minimum 15 emails since all these problems have arose since the game's come out. You don't get no reply from them at all, which is not good. But yeah, I guess I'm not the only person emailing them. They probably got millions of emails, millions and millions and millions a day. So, you know, we either suck it up and just get on with it and just wait, you know, till they get round to fixing it, or we just leave the game and move on, don't we? Because our opinion don't really match to them. They're about as lawful as the government, and I'll leave that as that. Can't say too much about that on here, but you know where I'm going with it. All they think about is their pocket. It is what it is, guys. We're all in the same boat, aren't we? We all love the game. I think we're a great community, and we all stick together, and we go through these problems with it. But on the other hand, it's out of our hand. It's not good. Good lad, Jay. Did you stream for long last night, mate? Excuse me. I'll show you around in a minute, Q. Let me just do this bit of grass. This is this Lady Hill Irish map. Just come out today. It's got no mods that come with the map, so I think there's going to be an update because I've already found. Well, it's not an issue to me. I couldn't care, but it would be an issue to other people depending on how they want to play. Some people might not want to get the manure direct out of the bunker by themselves. They probably want to go to a trigger and just fill the tractor up. So there is one bunker I found where the trigger, not bunker, sorry, the manure. What is it? Manure bunker, manure silo. Yeah, manure silo. The trigger to load your trailer is in the wall, so you can see it, but you can't physically get to it. You can't drive to it. You might be able to, and it might trigger. I don't know, but the trigger's literally in the wall. That's the only issue I found with it. Drove around most of the map, no collisions, no nothing. So yeah, it's all good to be fair. So there's 4 separate farms on here, and they're all dairy farms. So I'm gonna do buffalo 1, buffalo in 1, beef in 1, milk is in another, and probably more beef in another. I don't know yet. Let's just fly this back and I'll show you. Can't remember. Oh no, I've got fail 34 to do yet. Damn it. I can't. What, because I'm in this, or there's no access? Go down here. How big is the gate? Yeah, we're getting here, look. No problem. Let's just show these guys. Yeah, we just bailed both of these up, mate. We'll just turn these over in hay bales. Ah, my life. You're not going to get that through there. Not a chance. I think we will be. I think we will be buying mowers to go on tractors here. Right, there's a double gate there. So how do we get up to there? I'm in field 30 and I need to get to 34. How do you get this in there then? Oh, 30's coming in. So is there a gate here? Let me show you around. Bear with me a minute, my phone's just gone absolutely ballistic a minute. Emails and God knows what. Right, do one. I'm streaming in a minute. Christ. Alright, Nelson. Sounds about right. That's another thing that's knackered in this game, guys, since the Precision Farm has come out. The AI is absolutely on its backside. Right, let me just get catch up with chat and I'll show you around, guys. Where were we? Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, no problem, Kiwi. They released... yeah, I read that. Yeah, just got PS5 for Christmas plus Farming Simulator and that's it. Yeah, there you go, look. The prime example what Kobe just said. He's got PS5 for Christmas and Farming Simulator, and that's all he got for Christmas as a present, which is nice for his parents to get, but if that's all he's got and that's all he's looking forward to, the poor lad's going through what we're going through. Prime example what I just explained. Do you know what I mean? His parents or whoever he lives with spent all that money for what? A game that's on its ass. It's not good. Well, I think Giants should be giving us all our money back and something extra. It would never happen, Jay. Not in a million years. They don't give two shits. It is a really sore subject on my behalf. It's I've got patience. I've had patience for a long time. Like I said, I've played it every day since the 11th of November or 12th of November since it's been released. And believe you me, I would show you, but it will cut my stream off or it will pause my stream. I've done over 2,070 odd hours on FS25. That's a lot of hours. Where were we? Yeah, they never give us our money back, Jay. They'd never do it. I've spoken to people about it in the past, and one person did, but the only reason they got it back is because within the first 48 hours they weren't happy. If you've had it longer than 48 hours, which obviously probably most of us had, they're not interested. But never going to happen. Yeah, just over 3 hours. Just loading the map up now to look at it. Yeah, go for it, Kiwi. If you want to, mate, you're welcome to come in here. If you want to PM me, if you've got a bit of time on your hands, you can jump on here with us. By all means. Yeah, poor lad. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Kobe. So his grandparents got him that look for Christmas. That's all he got, and this is the state the game's in. It's an absolute piss take. Same here, buddy, since it come out. Yeah, yeah, same thing. Farmer J's loitering. Welcome back, mate. Do you want to jump on, Kiwi? You're more than welcome to, mate. Just drop me a comment in here if you do, and I'll PM you details. You're more than welcome to. I'm trying to look for a gate to get into this field, and I think we're going to struggle here. I think Nelson. I think on here we're going to have to share between the Matt Don mowing and mowers, because there's a double gate there. Look. We're going to have to probably get mowers on a tractor, unless the ones we can't get into, we just plough and just put. You got in there though, didn't you? Was it hard work? Right. Yeah, there's a double gate there. Look, there's gates in every single field, if not two or three. So you need to really be vigilant about where we're looking to go in before we go anywhere, which is something that's going to take it some bloody time to get used to. But I'm trying to look where I can get into here. Right, it's a double gate there. If I go down there, I need to figure out where I am. All these little fields where I am, 30, 31, 32, access is poor. So we're in here. Where's that map dot? Where am I? Right, I'm there. Oh, you're at work, are you? Yeah, no worries, Kiwi. I know it's a difficult times for all us to bump into each other, isn't it? You're welcome anytime. It's just a made-up server, like I say, it's just a multiplayer. If I'm not on, it'll be put down, sort of thing. So, by all means, you're welcome. How the hell am I going to get here? So I come down there. I don't even think I'm going to get there. Can I delete that little section? You can't delete no fences, guys, or nothing. No gates, no nothing. Which is cool. We could have made it a little bit wider. But this map, you really have to choose your machinery careful. Very carefully. As you can see. So where I'm here, I need to get in 34. Which is the next field where there. But I need to get into this one first, or at least near that one to get into the one I want to get in. Which I can't do, guys, because you've got a double gate, which is perfect. But to get in here is a small gate. Now, unless there's another gate further up here, we'll not be able to get into that field and do what we need to do. Right, I can drive all the way up here, look. Right, I found a way, I think. I'll have to just go for on this crop. Down here. And then through that double gate. I think every field is accessible. They wouldn't make it without it, would they? Let's be honest. Through there. So where yes, I can go in down here. Okay. Yeah, I can make it. Cool. You just have to go a long way. So where you are, Critch, rowing up. If you come out that gate, which is on your left there, go out that gate, turn left down the road. Past that orange container, keep on going, past that posh house, and then you've got the gate further down on your right, I think. Where are we? I've lost again, look. Where's the map gone? Bloody hell, fire. Oh, you want to go? You've got it. Keep going down there. That's it. You've got it. All the way down that track. Get to the end. Turn left, and then go into that track where I am now. And then if you go sort of to the gate, what you won't make, well, you might in your machine, and then just keep on going all the way to the end. And then you have to go left, right, in between the trees and the fence line, and then you can get over that way. It might even be easy getting this way. What way is this? That goes up there, goes round. Yeah, would have been easier coming back from the fields we just done. After all that, we can go up there. Where does this take you? Which would be a better option for me because the header's a bit wider. Can I get up here? No. Yeah, it's a very it keeps you on your toes, guys. This map, I'm telling you now. It's got a bit of a Bally Spring feel to me. This has. FS Farmer, welcome back, mate. Thank you for coming back. We're on a bit of a rat run for all these gates. They're in every field, but some are small, some are wide. And this header on Matt Don does not like the little gates, and nor does our harvester. Right, what fields this we're in? Right, let me buy 32, 31, let me have a look. Saving. 900 hours, it won't happen. What was that reply to? Let me just go through chat, guys. You guys chat, and I'm like, chatting and gaming, and I'm like, right, catch up. Yeah, definitely Kobe. I was supposed to be going live with Grumpy Farmer, but his internet is playing up, so I'm going to have to cancel tonight. Oh dear, Jay. Well, if you want to come on here, mate, you can if you like. Jay's Virtual Gaming. You're on my Discord, aren't you? Okay, mate. Yeah, that's it. Right, need new save. Yeah, that's the only thing. Matt Don is crap on roads too. In fact, it's just crap for out of the field reasons. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be alright in American maps, FS Farmer, but yeah, it's a difficult one. I don't like getting trailer headers because they're even worse to bloody travel with. Right, we're going to look at these grass fields while we're going past them, won't we? It's not really worth putting these. We may as well leave these as grass, aren't we? All these little ones. We're getting there, don't you worry. Yeah, I'm just doing this, mate. 2 seconds. These ones on our right, look. We do. How much is this bad boy? It's only 200 grand. We'll have that. Crop's going in that. And 26. 26 is cream, I would say cotton. Possibly. So we'll have a quick look. Parsnips. Okay, happy with that. Coming to 2032. Gritch. fine, but chill. Yeah, no worries, virtual gamer. You know, you're welcome anytime. Eric, how you doing? Oh dear. What's them faces for? What you done? What separate bit round what edge? It's not a bad map though, guys, is it? Let's be honest. Well, if he's keeping up with you, I'll be worried what you're fucking driving. There ain't no fun. Not at least enough for now, anyway. Do a few more hours, you might get one. How are you, crazy Viking? It's not the best of your guys, is it? But it's something to get going with. Good man, Eric. Yeah, that biggest headed works perfect. I'll get a smaller one for you if you want. Ah. Okay, now. No complaints have of yet, mate. When they're asleep, fucked. Yeah. Fucking do, don't they? Jesus. Yeah. Next at. Can imagine. Yeah, he wouldn't even fit on the bloody forecourt of this map. Jesus. No, I'm alright, mate. I'll stick to Matt Dunn. It's a monster machine, isn't it? Jesus Christ. All yours, Critch. Hello, Ruth. How are you doing? Right, 31. Do we go down here? Do we go left? No, we go down here, I guess. Yes, we do. Until we replough these guys and reseed them, every field what's on the map, we can't get AI, AI out of it. But to be fair with you, I think AI is just going to crash all the time anyway. Since Giants have had their mess up, it's just not working properly. It's a bloody shambles. No, you won't be able to do that, FS. Trying to try to keep the map as it is. Really, I don't even like putting fields together. I like to use the map how it's been made to be used. Do you know what I mean? Just personal preference. You can't delete gates, fences, hedges. Not many buildings you could delete either. You can delete the grain silos and the silage bunkers, and that is it. Oh, actually, tell a lie. On one farm, there is one shed you can delete, which I will be doing when I get to that one farm. So there's 4 farms on this map, and there's a big quarry as well. Let me do this field and I'll show you guys. Some of you do only just come in recently, and you probably didn't see what when I shown you. So there's 4 cattle sheds. They've all got milk triggers. I'm gonna have to find a way. I'm gonna have to place down a sale point for milk because the in-game dairy you already own when you start the map, which is a bit of a crap one. It is what it is. Because I generally, in the past when I've done mega farms, I never buy the dairy on the map. I use that as a sale point. I don't think there is, Farmer J. I am dirty, yes. He's intelligent dog. I seen that video you posted last night. He ain't stupid, is he? He's alert. He's a bit like a dog. Our dog. He's not stupid, mate. Our dog's bloody intelligent, I tell you. He knows everything you're telling him. He's not daft at all. He's switched on. Some dogs play stupid, don't they? But object hider. What was a mod? I'm only on Xbox, Eric. Explain more. I don't know what you mean. I'm not on PC, mate. So. Yeah, I thought so. I can do what you guys can do on PC, so I'm not going to invest in a PC. The only thing I can't do is slap a load of mods on and not take a lot of space and edit. I'm alright with that. I'm cool with that. I don't really have the room for a PC either. I'm pretty happy with Xbox, to be fair. Yeah, I doubt very much you can cut the fences, if I'm honest. Generally you can, they would normally tell you when you download the map that you can do that. There's no such thing on information about it. No, you're cool, Eric, you're cool. a lot of money to invest into a PC. I mean, if I was going into editing and GE and all that, then I would do it, but I know nothing about it. I'd have to teach myself, etc. And it's a lot of money to invest for something that I just can do, play the same way on Xbox, you know what I mean? If I was going to start editing and going deep into it, then it might make sense, but for now, I'm alright, man. Just don't have the room for it. I've always said that I would like to make my own map one day. Give it a blast. There's a lot of maintenance to be done on PCs as well, isn't there? So I'm alright on Xbox, boys. Yeah, I'd never buy a PlayStation, mate. I feel really bad for all of you when that happened. That was a couple of months ago, wasn't it? Did they get hacked or something went tits up, didn't it? It's not good. Software went down or something, I don't know. Is that the ins and outs of it? You could probably tell me more. At that point, FS Farmer, we had no, it wasn't actually. I think it was a few months. It's not a few months, a bit longer than that. On my first Calmsden build that happened. This was a few months ago. At that point, I had a 10-man server running, and then within 24 hours, it was only about 2.5 to 3 hours a day there was no one on it. Any other time, it was flat out. I had people from Canada, Sweden, New Zealand, America, one Japanese guy, Canadian, Scottish, British, Welsh. It worked like clockwork. And ever since that went tits up with PS, yeah, a lot of people sort of like, whoa, hang about. And then they come back, or some of them come back, and the game was just playing up. Then we was having updates on Calmsden, which we was gonna expect, but not as the amount as we had. We were just expecting them to probably sort a few triggers out that were too low into the ground, which you could get away with terraforming the ground a bit low, which you shouldn't have to do, but that was the way around it. And then we just wanted a dairy added because it didn't have a dairy. You know, and they had updated like 3-4 times, and just every time they'd done it till the 4th time, it just killed the map. And a lot of people just thought, sod this, the game ain't up to scratch. And they're right. So a lot of people have either gone back to FS22, or they've gone back to just single players. But the way I play with mega farming, you'd never manage like what I had on Calmsden on your own. Not in a million years. You wouldn't never do it. I had like 8,000 beef, 4,000 pigs, 1,000 milkers. There's the gate here. And about 286, I think, or 276, something like that, of I don't need to do this one, it's bloody gone the wrong way, haven't I? Of buffalo. And we were going to expand into field 11, and I worked it out, we could have had about 25,000 pigs, and we could have quite easily worked that, but there was a few niggly problems, and then the servers went down. It's just like, sort of gave up for a while, to be honest with you. And we're still in that predicament now. I just bought from another company today, a new server, a 6-slot server for 6 months. Because people were saying, it's G Portal X, Y, and Z, and I thought, all right. I ended up just gonna shut this gate, mate. So I was sort of ripped him a second backside, if you want to call it that. Said, look, it's been over 2 weeks, you've not done nothing about it. Whatever's left on my server, I want my money back. They went through my emails and they said, actually, it's been long enough. We apologise. It's nothing the service we're providing. It's just the service isn't there because G-Portal have just absolutely killed the game. That's exactly what they said. I had about 82 days, I think, left on the server. So they pay me that by the hour. It's going to take 5 working days. They pay me that back plus a month on top, which I thought was quite a nice customer service. I've never had a problem with G-Portal, and now I'm after today. I totally believe there was never an issue with them. Some people said there was. If that's how they think about it, that's fair enough. But after my experience today, I can tell you from my own experience, it was never a G-Portal problem, and I never did think it was that. But I was just a little bit pissed off that I wanted something back that I paid up full for. I couldn't use a service, which they dealt with, and I appreciate it. I've now got a second server, like I said this morning. I'm with a totally different company, exactly the same problem. So it's nothing to do with your server providers. It's the game. So it is what it is, guys. The new Xbox they claim run what? Well, yeah, you know, you would think that it should, mate. To be honest, because they're both Microsoft, aren't they? Same software. That's not bad, that. Is it? When's that out then? The new Xbox, or is it out? I don't know. Until this breaks, I don't really have a look around to shop for a better one. If I'm honest with you, I don't replace what's not broke. If that makes some sort of sense. Let's just catch up with this chat. Hang on. If that's your reply, Eric, regarding about that will be the end of Sony, unless they sort of could do something about their end. Yeah, you're probably right. To be honest, it's not out yet. Oh, right, okay. Everything including base game needs updating. Yeah, just everything, the whole game. It's absolutely on his arse. And all because they just wanted to bring out precision farming. It's killed it. The trouble is with Giants, there's too many people with too many fingers in the same pie. They have the day shift, night shift, whatever shift. Joe tweaks this, Peter does that, Sarah does this, and Joe says it's fucked. There you go. And we're the ones that got to suffer. We're the guinea pigs for them. They don't test it. They don't do no testing. The only thing they test is the problems we tell them about. They don't play the game themselves. They don't test it or anything. So we are the guinea pigs for Giants. You know, you've got the problems where the game's got the problems. They don't know about them until we tell them. It's like people don't realise. As soon as this got released, they would have had their Christmas break. The new year, alright, they brought out that VR, but they would they're already be now making the next FS, whatever it's going to be, FS 28, 30, whatever it will be, 29. That's what, you know, people do. They don't just sit back and wait for problems to come to and just trying to rectify that. They're straight on to the next one, straight into development. You know, I can understand, like I said earlier, if it was the first FS they brought out, I'm sure I wouldn't be the only one who can understand the issues the game's got, but they're not. So, you know, I'm sure every FS game had problems when it first come out. You think they had learned by their mistakes, but they clearly haven't. It's not a very good service. But we all love it, we're all still here. No, Farmer J, it's not just in-game chat that's a problem, mate. Like I said, people, from what I can make out, in the UK or English Isles, because obviously one of our lads from Ireland, he can't get on any server that I host, and he can't get on my dedicated server. Well, none of us can get on my dedicated server. It loads up to 60 and just kicks us out saying lost connection. And it's played perfectly. So obviously we can't get onto dedicated server, well, on mine or a British hosted one. We can get on Dirty's because he's in America. But we can't get onto any British server. I've tried loads on I've tried loads on different ones. It just don't work, mate. Right, 29 and 28. Well, how can we get into them? And the in-game chat's knackered. Hence why we have to talk through Discord. So, like I said, fair play to these lads. It's just sort of being quiet and getting on with it. So now I'm streaming, but when we do chat, don't ever think I'm going nuts to talk to myself, because it might seem like I'm to you guys, but I'm replying to the people in Discord I'm playing with. So it's a bit mental, but you know you can not play the game and not chat, can you? How can I get into this other field, guys? Right, there's a track there. Right, there's grass there, so I can get in that gate, out of there. So basically, you got to go back out of where we are, get into these two. Where I'm standing, so back out of here. It's bloody Matt Dongon. He won't use that, he just moved it, I bet you. You have a go in that crit, are you? No. What you guys saying? If Giants made GTA, it would have been released without guns. Yeah. We even have bloody baseball bats with it. It's just a joke, isn't it? Oh, I can't get out that gate, can I? Got to go around the long way. How many bells he made, guys, at the moment? Okay. Is it okay access, mate, to get into that bale shed where I placed it? Oh, okay. Gritch, you were the bale man before, weren't you? Well, yeah, I was going to blame that on your driving, but you admitted it before I said it, so that's fair enough, isn't it? How do I get into here? Aha, there we go. One gate there. Is there a gate in from this one? Nope. Can we get out there? No, we can't get out there, so we have to go all the way around a long way to go now, I'd say. 34, we will. I'm going down to 29 at the moment. Hi, Whiskey. How you doing, buddy? Well, you could be on another job if you want. Yeah, I'm good, Whiskey, thank you. I hope you're well, buddy. That's good, that. If Giants made GTA, it would have a release with no guns. I don't think Mars would like that. Slide to the field. Fuel them out done with Red Bull, yeah. Yeah, it'd be an absolute shambles, wouldn't it? Come on, let's face it. They get it, but it won't be this year. It'll take them a year to get this all right. Guarantee it. You know, it'll probably even take longer if I'm honest, because they got that VR out now, so. You've got a birthday. Who says that? FS Farmer. You got a birthday, have you? Hello everybody. Chat just got mental, just catching up guys. Your birthday, FS Farmer, is it? Crofter, how we doing? Just finished work. Oh, nice. Get a beer. Crazy question, does cows eat hay? Yes, they do, Mars. They will eat hay, but they will produce milk through hay, but to get the best milk, the best yield out of your milk, you want to make TMR. You're a fucking filthy animal. Ah, FS Farmer's birthday tomorrow. Happy 18th for tomorrow. You gonna be streaming or what? Crofter, how you doing? Alright? Do you want a bit of information then, Crofter? So, I was with G-Port, wasn't I? And we spoke about the problems that I had with the game. It wasn't nothing to do with G-Portal at all. There was nothing wrong with G-Portal server. So I emailed them today telling them, well they know the problem, I've told them when it first arose. And I said to them it's a run up to like 2 weeks now, like what's going to happen. And they're still saying the same, it's down to the game, they're working alongside Giants, blah blah blah. I said, well I've had enough, I want a refund. And they looked at the history of how long it's been. And they said, you know what, we'll give you back what you've got what you've got outstanding, plus a month on top. I was like, well fair enough, you know, there's a gate there. So that was nice of them. So I ended up getting another server with the link that you put in Kiwi's thing today. I got a 6-man, 6-month server, paid up front, set it all up, same problem. So it's nothing to do with server providers, it's the game. Which I always thought it was the game, but I thought I'd give it a go, and I was proven right. It's about time Giants pulled their finger out of their backside. We're all in the same boat, people. It will get better eventually. It's just if or when Giants can be bothered to get out of their canteen and get on their computers. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. Like, Dirty's with us now, a couple of lads on this multiplayer of us. You know, we can all get onto Dirty's, he's based in America. No one has a problem getting onto his dedicated server. Anything in the British Isles,
It's no good. Like there's a lad from Ireland plays with us. He tried getting on here tonight. He can't do it. Gets 60%, kicks you. Yeah, it's not very good, guys, is it? We're all in the same boat, people. We're all in the same boat. Let me just finish this field, and I'll show you newcomers who's just coming to the stream around this map. This is the Lady Hill map, which in my opinion is a pretty decent map, to be fair. It's got four cattle farms on. They can all have different numbers in. I've chosen to start the one we're on now. It holds 266, I believe. They've all got milk triggers, so you could have dairy in them all if you wanted to. We're going to do it a little bit different. Just finish this for these lads so they can get on with this, and I'll just show you around quickly. Thank you everybody for coming in, I appreciate it, guys. Right. I need to get into this one, but I don't think I could get this way. I got around the long way. Matt Don don't like, no. Right, let me show you around, guys. Just hold on a minute. I don't know if any of you lot played Lady Horn 22. I personally didn't. I didn't really play much on 22 just for the fact that I worked away from home a lot, so I didn't have no internet. But in my opinion, it's a really good map. Wait a minute, 2 seconds. So save. So this is your map. I think there's field wise, I think from what I can work out, 154 fields. So your starter farm's up here. Now is it that one? No, that's not the starter farm. But this is one of the farms. The only thing I found that you can delete out, you can do them doors. So I don't know if it's a door or the actual shed. But I have found out that you can delete out these bunkers if you wanted to, which I have done one on the farm we're working, which I'll show you in a minute. And you can delete out the grain silos. I think this one can hold. I'll tell you exactly how many it can hold now. I haven't personally crossed her.
I think the best person probably to talk to would be Andrew Bailey. I think he did. Don't hold me to that. I might be wrong. 80 you can have in this one shed, which there are some in there to be fair, which they come with the game. And they're only 2 months old. We've got Swish and your Holsteins. But that's all you have on all these farms. Are cattle. As you can see, all the grass is grass from the game. We haven't changed nothing yet. We just literally cut all the grass to get some silage in and bales, etc. So that's one farm there. And then you've got this one, which we've set up on 168. You can have a 266 cattle in here, which that is the open pasture for them, which is a pretty big field. It's not bad numbers, is it, out of a field that size? See, there's your boundary. There's one bunker we started using, just a bit easier access than the one I'm going to show you where the other one was. The other bunker was where I've now put this bale shed, and it come out probably about here. So it's, yeah, it's very, very bad access to get into that one. So I thought, well, if you don't know, basically the game, when you're baling, the figures of the game, you only let you about 180, 185 bales, regardless what bales they are. When you reach them sort of numbers in nearly 200s, the game sort of has a fit and tells you that you need to sell bales before you can produce any more. So doing mega farms like I always have done, it's 200 bales, you just chew through them within minutes. So you always have to put bales in some sort of bale storage. So then in the game it registers that it's actually stored rather than just dumped. I mean, there are some bales. Where is it? Is it this? I don't think it's this one actually. It might be the other farm that we already started. Yeah, it's not on this farm. So all you can delete out is your silos, grain silos, and your bunkers. Yeah, that's it. So it's not a bad farm. Where's the others? Here's your other one. 170. So like I say, they're all cattle. They're all cattle farms. I don't know how many you can have in this one. I haven't got that far yet. So we probably will be having all the farms working eventually. 200 in this one, and there's no open pasture. So not a bad number, is it, for the size of the shed? Considering you can get 266 where we just come from, they've got a massive shed, well, an average size shed and a big pasture. There's your slurry trigger, milk trigger. So with this farm, when I get round to doing it, for some reason it will let you delete the shed out, which I am going to do, because I'm trying to get at least one bale shed in every farm. Like I said, because you need it. I don't know whether you can get these to be placed. I would probably suggest you could, but it's not a bad little farm, that, to be fair. I would say that's probably you manure here, but until I get it established and rolling, I don't know. There's no manure trigger, so it's not a bad farm, to be fair. It's not bad numbers for what it is, to be honest, people. I mean, I do want to do buffalo, I do want to do milkers and beef,
At some point I'll probably go into pigs. I did want to do, or at least try, the fish farming, but I don't think this is the map for it. We'll see how we go with it. But this is gonna be my new sort of playthrough now. I'm just gonna stick with this. It's gonna be an update at some point. What will be will be. It is what it is, guys. I just want a bloody server working. It's becoming a bit of a joke now, if I'm honest, but it's out of our hands, isn't it? Is anybody else streaming tonight, or you going to? I like to come over and share the love, like, you know. If anybody wants to come on and play seriously, like, yeah, you're welcome to join us if you want. I'll be on for what we're on now, 10 to 10 UK time. Probably be on for another hour at a push. If you fancy coming in, have a look at about and stuff, you're more than welcome. If you just say that you want to via chat, if you're not on my Discord, I can add you, and I can ping you over the information you need to come on. I haven't got an issue with that. It's a 6-man server. There's 3 of us on. Dirty's here, and one of our mates, Critch. Obviously, Dirty's got his dedicated server. So he's doing that Louisiana. If you aren't following, please subscribe. He does some good content, and we bounce between the both. Well, you know, he's here tonight helping me out getting this established, because it's only just set up, and vice versa. That's what it's about, isn't it? You stick together. There you go, guys. There's a few links for people that I follow. Great content creators. If you're not subscribed to them and you're interested in looking at their content, go and subscribe, please. We all share the love. We're all in the same boat. We all started at some point at the rock bottom. We're all working our way up. Some good content people out there. So there's 4 farms somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, so these 3 are pretty close within each other. This one's got his own little sort of road going all the way up, which I haven't travelled to yet. And then these 2 are pretty much opposite each other. Oh no, sorry, what are you on about? They're working in there, this one and that one. Yes. And the other one's right over here. Top right. And they're not bad prices. Some fields like 36. You get that green grass, and that was green grass. It will be green grass once reseed it. 111,000. You know, you get both them fields. 175 is another. It's another in the last, basically the 4th. Which is quite a big pasture. This is the 4th shed. This again holds 200. So we're going to be running all 4 of these at some point.
So we've got 2 here, 2 down there, that's 400. We've got 266, that's 666. And then you've got 80 back at the other farm. So it's not bad numbers. I mean, I could do that all day long. But when we'd done it before, it was a build that I built and it was all in one complex. So until we own all these and see what it's like feeding regime and is it a challenge being so far away from each other? It probably won't be, but we don't know until we do it because they're all over the place, aren't they? But I will be expanded. This one's pretty simple, to be honest. The layout. So this one, obviously, your cow shed's there. Your feed trigger's there. I guess that's your feed trough. The good thing about these is you don't have to add no water to them. I don't mind open pastures because you get to see the animal in the field. It's a bit more of a realistic look. But again, this is quite a decent sized pasture for these. You know, it goes right round all of here, all the way round to here. It's a massive field. You'd expect a few more than 200, but still. And then you obviously got your bunker. So I will have to put a bale shed down somewhere. Where, I don't know yet. I could back it up to the side of this possibly. I don't know yet, but with this area I might put a little pasture in, an open pasture along the side of here somewhere, and add a few more in. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet, but that's the sort of plan with that. Because obviously you've got all this fence and this, you can't take it down, you can't do nothing with it. As it is what it is. You don't want a pasture inside of a pasture, it look daft. You've also got this area here, it's got potential. You could put a pasture here and take this whole grass area up, whatever. Yeah, be interesting. It's there's a few ideas with it, it's just doesn't happen overnight, does it? Yeah, you're all welcome. I don't mind sharing links and that, you know that. We all do it for each other, don't we? Self promotion and all that game. No worries, no worries. Yeah, you're welcome, whiskey. Yeah, cheers, mate. I think I hit 67 yesterday, I believe. What map is this? It is the Irish map, Lady Hill. Just come up today. Yes, there'll probably be an update, but I was just getting itchy feet with the situation with servers and that. I was just like, sod this, let's just hit it. There's also a massive quarry, which is huge. I mean, if you add this as a field, Jesus Christ. So here you've got the only two productions this map comes with is your lumber mill and your Deadby crusher. So this area will be my productions, which I've already put 2 down, as you can see. One being a bakery and one being a grain mill. But it's pretty decent, to be fair. Like, they've put some thought into this, so I bet it took some time. Whether you'll be able to do mining in it or whatever, I don't know. I don't know how that coal mining and all that sort of game works. I've never used them sort of mods and whatever, but it's all got access. It's pretty, it is flat in a lot of areas, and you can get another way up there. Look, it's you can be very creative if you know production. This is where all our production is going to go. It's going to be pretty much a quarry industrial estate basically, and they've got some sort of BMX buddy track there or dirt bike track or whatever it is. See why the fence is there. Okay, now you go off of there, you're dead, aren't you? But yeah, that's the plan with this. Let me just flatten this out while I'm here. Yeah, it's not a bad map at all. I never played it on 22. Like I say, a lot of people liked it. Some people said, "Oh, damn," but it's preference, isn't it? Never played it. I thought, sod it, let's go for it. It's the closest thing to a British map, being Irish. You got Bally Springs. I was going to set that up, and I thought, well, thing is, a Bally Spring, it's a lovely map. They've done a lot. It's a lot of detail in it, etc. But I want to expand it to make it the farm that I want to make it look. And you can't be a mega farmer on Bally Spring. You know, the terraforming side of it, you can ruin that map quite easily because it's quite hilly. It's in Sheffield, in England. You know, it is what it is. I don't like altering the map too much, like joining fields together, stuff like that. I try and use what I can. You know what I mean? I look at it this way. The people that make the map, they put a lot of time into it. So why should I go and ruin it? I mean, I will have to terraform in areas around this sort of area, but for farming side of it, I won't do it. It's just it ruins the map. That's just my opinion. That's how I like to keep it. But as you can see, guys, this is massive. You could have productions coming out your backside at all levels. It's nice and flat all the way down there. There's two entrances, well, an entrance and exit, whichever way you want to look at it. It's not bad at all. There's a hell of a lot of grass on here. Obviously, being four cattle farms, you know, it sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Moss Valley. What did I say, mate? Valley Springs. Yeah, I did mean Moss Valley, guys. Yeah, not Valley. Sorry, it's not even out, is it? Thank you for the correction, Dirty. I don't even know what productions are there. Let's have a look. A horse riding club, Sow Point, or whatever that is. I've never done horses, not intending to. Too much time. Transport Sow Point. What's this here? Oh, that's Ben. That's the farm. They're just Sow Points, so pretty much. There's your dairy. Which is a bit weird, I think. Could have done a lot more with this area, in my opinion. I reckon this is the last part of his building. He must have got bored because he just got trailers everywhere, and that slapped in the middle. But you can't. I'm gonna have to play something to sell the milk. That's not a sell point. It's you get this map as a working dairy to start producing milk and whatever else. So it's a shame really because I don't personally buy any dairy that's in game. I tend to use it as a sell point. So it is what it is. What's this here? There's a lot of buildings and farms. Like, to be fair, you could probably have 8 farms, 9, 10 farms on it because there's a lot of building like this. Look, there's a lot of shelters and sheds. You know, if you wanted to, where they're mowing now, as long as it's half decent ground, you could build onto this. You know what I mean? There's a gate there, and if you use your imagination, you can use this as a pretty decent multiplayer map. There's like 170 fields, was there? Did I say? 154 fields. No, it's even more than that. Sorry, 156, 157, 158. So it's not a bad map, guys. That's what I think. There's a little bit of forestry here, there, and everywhere. I can do forestry. Dirty's a man for forestry, but I just tend to try and stick to my my farming really. What's down here? I've not really ventured about. KT, animal dealer. I mean, again, this is a humongous area. It's massive. So I like the map. It's all right, to be fair. Yeah, it's decent. What do you guys think? It's got potential, hasn't it? Is it what you guys would play with? Is it your sort of map? There's another farmlet, but it's all sheds and a grain silo, so it's pretty much set yourself up as a grain farmer rather than an animal farmer. There's a lot of these little places about.
Another one there, look. Yeah, it's not bad. It's got massive potential depending on what you want to do and how you want to play. Where are you then, lads? 33? 22. Alright, you in there now, are you? Well, can't you get Matt Don in? You can't get Matt Don in, though. Righto. Off on the way home then. You could probably get it in, but you ain't bloody looked, have you? Just thought there's a gate, let's get that in. You're bound to get it in somewhere, you guarantee it, but it's just finding the bloody gate, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good little map. Just looked up Oak City on the mod hub PC only. Ah, well they messed up then, Whiskey, because when I realised this map was up, which is the Lady Hill, that Oak City was up on the mod hub, and so was is it the German map? Can't pronounce it. And then they took that down, that Oak City. So like you say, it must be just is it a four times map or something like that? Isn't it? I'm not sure. Probably that's why. Maybe I don't know. When you started streaming anyway, Crofter, you thought much about it yet? Yeah, where is he? Not here, is he? Better put a jet wash in before Dirty tells me off. Oh mate, we ain't even got a fuel tank. Where the hell can we put that? Right, where's this take us? That takes us into there. You've got the combine in there, okay. That's the main house there. If I put this here, can we get the machinery down to fit them? Probably not. Got anything in this silo, guys? That's empty. The fuel tank's at the back of this bunker, right? I need to figure out. I need to figure out where if and where what field's got or what farm's got a workshop, if they have or not. Because that's one thing we do need, and space is of the essence on here. Might be able to put one there actually. It's getting round there though, isn't it? You better get through that area, I think, down there. Yeah, we'll put it in there if we need to, but I'd rather not if we can get away with not doing it. Because you're fucking northern, mate. Yeah, Crofter, when you gonna stream? You might, like you say, might not have been on the stream. When you streaming, or when you starting streaming, whatever. Or you gonna make videos and stuff, mate? Have you got a map and gameplay you're gonna sort of going for, Crofter? Right, 41's done. That's alright then, gets the job done quicker. Surprise guest for us. I've got to figure out how I bloody get into this one now. It is up here. Might have to shut it up, guys, eh? What an absolute plonker. Yeah, right. That'll be alright, dirty. Come on, who's a surprise guest, Crofter? See, look, guys, steering assist has gone again now. Look, since the Giants have messed the game up. Me? 165. One gates will be in the bloody way. That'll do it, mate. I was on my other map yesterday. Absolutely nailed it. I think it's about 195, is it? 185 brake? Or was it 205? Yeah, it's torque, yeah. Yeah, it's a hefty baler, that is. It's about 1.5 times the size of that bloody little Fiat. Don't batter an eyelid, mate, unless it's going uphill. Like most bloody tractors. When you're starting streaming then, Crofter, you got some sort of deadline or anything in your mind? If you're still there. What do you boys think about the maps? Not bad or what? No. Yeah. You should have seen the equipment that was in the bloody starter farm. You wouldn't have liked it. It was all miniature stuff. Like, you wouldn't have got halfway where you are now. Well, some of it was John Deere, yeah, but the actual tools and equipment was as small as you can get in the game. No, no, mate. I think he knows I'm honest. Is he starting somewhere else then? Yeah. Is it not enough to come out? Yeah, it's one of the biggest on here. Not many more people streaming, is there? Oh, Right's here. You are? Yeah. You got wheat and oats now then? I think you got oats in 11, haven't you? Yeah, well, I did come in for a bit last night just to see. I didn't know who was in there or whatever, how long you lot were staying, and I thought, well, the rice paddies need probably flooding. They didn't, so I seen you were like 3/4 away of the field, and I just went off. God. Yeah, Irish men don't normally. Better doing his head and not be able to get on here, that's for sure. You can get on the game, but it'd be getting on the game and whatever, but. Oh, did you, Mars? Did you now, Mars? Are you getting on with your farm then? You're still chipping away at it? Okay, Mars, I'll look out for you, mate. I'll look out for you. I'm always flicking through other people's, trying to get round everybody. I know it's difficult because time zone difference, and there's always, quite a few people on at one point when I'm not, or vice versa. I try and get round everybody every day if I can. Sydney Morse, how you doing? I hope you're well today. Oh, okay, what map you going for, Mars? Have you completed Riverbend Spring then? You ready to have a change? I don't blame you. What you thinking? Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. What's up? Hope it's not nothing too serious. What sort of farming you gonna do, Mars? Have you got a plan like? Just gonna save it, boys. Oh dear, that's not good. It's never good when you're sat on the toilet for 3 hours at a time, is it? My stomach was bloody horrible yesterday. I think it might be that curry, you know. I'm normally alright on curries, but it's probably because I had pretty much an empty stomach. A North American map. Okay. No plan yet? Oh my life. You got 3 days to think about it, haven't you? What animals did you have on Riverbend Springs? Because I only have seen you in the field, so I don't know, mate. I think you had cows, didn't you? Oh dear. Have a hot chocolate, that might cheer you up. Yeah. Cows. What, milkers or beef? Beef's the way forward, Mars. Make some good money out of them. Give a go at pigs. They're good money. Anybody tells you can't make money out of pigs, they've not been doing it properly. You seen what I made on my Calmsden? £8.2 million I made from them pigs I sold. And that's profit, because the piglets replaced the ones that sold. The ones that sold were the parents of the piglets, so they just reproduce all the time. You should never fill any shed up fully unless it's chickens. Beef, cattle, pigs. If you can get 1,000 in one shed, always put 500. That is the best way to play. Because if you put 1,000 in there, you're selling 1,000 when they're ready at 36 months old for the best price. Then you've got an empty shed. Then you've got to go and buy another 1,000. If you buy 500, you could get 1,000 in the shed. You buy them once, you never have to buy them again. Because they reproduce themselves, and you just got the cycle goes on and on and on. That is the best way to do it. For profit. Riverbend was a yeah, mate. You think you're ready, go for it. I don't blame you. I wish you all the luck in the world, mate. Right, this will be the last field I do. Have you sussed how to build in that yet, Mars? Well, you just mess around on one map, a nice flat map, so you don't have to terraform and stuff like that. I give you the sort of basics how to build, and then once you feel comfortable that you've done that, you can then move on to doing terraforming, can't you? Which is the next step to building, which can be difficult if you don't make the right decision. I will say that not everybody can do it, but we all have to start somewhere. Chuck yourself in the deep end, Mars. I'm sure you'll swim. Christ, look at this cedar. It does not like that hill. Jesus. That is a terrible bend. I'm glad this is going back grass. Not a bloody crop. It does not like this here. But he is at the top. I'm seeding sideways. Yeah, no worries, Critch. Thanks for coming on, mate. We'll probably no doubt talk to you tomorrow. Perfect. Let me know when you're about tomorrow, and we'll jump over dirties. All right, see you tomorrow, mate. Cheers. Shut. I just shutting that gate, mate. It's right in the way of the cedar. I'm happy these are going back into grass. I tell you, they're right buggers to get in and out of, aren't they? Oh yeah. Sure we could do that dirty. We've dealt with worse. Crofter. I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream and new map and all that. It's where we'd be playing when we come on to play with myself. Obviously, like I say, we go between myself and Dirties. Tomorrow night will be on Dirty, so whether I stream it or not, I don't know yet. I'm sure Dirty will. Yeah. And like I said, you know, we are looking into people with subscribers who want to come on and play with us. We can sort something out. Dirty, yeah, just chuck Discord link in chat, please. If you haven't already, guys, can you hit the like button, please? I'm very much sure you have. Every little helps, and it doesn't cost nothing. Cheers, Dirty. There's my Discord chat and my link to my Discord. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. And that's where we'll be chatting about people who are subscribers that want to play with us. Dirty Road. Thanks for coming back, Dirty. You alright? I've got a self-promotion link there as well, guys, in my Discord. If you want to join Discord, you're more than welcome just to use that. If you don't want to interact with the general chat, that's entirely up to you. But that's where we will be talking about subscribers coming on with us. If it goes well, I do have a plan in mind in the future, but we just want to see if it works and how popular it will be. If it's popular, then I will announce later down the line what I have sort of in the background. And that applies to me and Dirty. You know, we play together, we're on both each other's map, we out each other out. We're always in contact daily, so if you only like Louisiana map, that's fine. If you only like a British map, Irish map, that's fine. Whatever floats your boat. You know, we're easy people to get on with, but that's what we're offering. I think it'd be quite nice. I think it would be quite enjoyable. I'm very good, Dirty, thank you. I've just been showing folk round the new map, or new farm. I've got a feeling it's probably due an update at some point, but the only thing I found on this whole map that I think needs, if an update's due, will be one of the milk triggers. Sorry, not milk trigger, the manure trigger. So if you was going to pull up with a manure sprayer, this field's a right bugger to flipping seed. I'm glad it's going back to grass. What was I saying? Look at this, it's like sideways seeding. Yeah, there's a trigger for the manure. It's actually placed in the wall of the farm, which I'm not bothered about personally. I just get a telehandler and a bucket light, but some people don't play like that, so it's bound to be updated for that reason. That's the only thing that yet I can find. I've had no issues with gates, no collisions, unless you're a bit of fence driving because you're a crap driver. Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent map. It's a non-modded map, so that's always an upper hand, isn't it? What you been doing then, Dirty Road? See, look guys, steering assist is gone again. Thanks to Giants. What's that, mate? What? Nah, it's not. It's not, mate. I've had it on that French map as well, and your map. You could turn a bend and it sort of comes off the line. Before you know it, it sort of like disappears. You've got to reset it all. It's a right pig. It's only ever since that well, not crash, but mess up with Giants. Oh, nice. What's your weather like there, mate? We had our first bit of rain last night for just over 2.5 weeks, and my lawn is absolutely screaming at me for some water, so I'm going to go out there and water it tonight. Even though it's rained, I'm still going to thrash it. Got to go water the rose bush. I put a rose bush in Dirty for my mum going back about, oh god, 18 months ago. It's looking a bit sorry for itself. Ah, well, I'll just leave it. This year, mate, it's thriving. It's just boom. I mean, we've had some warmth. There's more humidity than anything. We have had a bit of heat, like, but nothing special. All of a sudden, out of the blue, it's just shot up. It started getting petals on now, like. Yeah, I do need to do some of that grass. I don't really fancy returfing it. Sunny and chilly till Saturday. Then storms again. God. Yeah, I'm sure I keep asking Dirty where he is, and he's told me. Oh, Norway, isn't it? Are you Norway, Dirty? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure you said you were. I'm sure it was you said Norway. Huh? Oh, Eric's Norway. Was it? I can't remember. I meet so many people and it's sort of... Yeah, if I got that wrong, Dirty, I do apologise. More than likely I've got it wrong, my sieve brain. States. Right. Yeah, you've had some bad weather over there, haven't you? I don't know whereabouts... I don't know whereabouts Missy is in the States, but she said she was dead close to a tornado. It's not good, that. It's not what you want, is it? There you go, look, AI's gone again. Oh, it's just come back. I'm glad this field's staying bloody grass. We are lucky in the UK we don't get tornadoes, or at least not yet. We're very lucky in that respect. We do get flash flooding, really bad though, because the council in the last few years have cut back on expenses by not dredging fields and ditches, you know, over time. And that's what happens, you get silt build up, the water don't go nowhere, it builds up and up and up, you get a flash of rain, bosh, floods of rain, roads, motorways, people's houses. It just makes you wonder where else it's going, doesn't it? I don't want to get deep in that conversation, but you can imagine where I'm going to say it's going. It's not good when it goes on motorways, and it's only started doing that the last 3-4 years. Someone doing 80-90 mile an hour on a motorway, 4th lane, you've got aquaplane across 4 lanes. It's like driving on a bloody ice rink. It's ridiculous. You've only got the blood government to blame. Nearly done this field. I'm glad I'm getting away from this corner because it's absolutely horrendous. This is supposed to be a direct seed drill and it didn't take that little bit out over there. Not try it. Look at this, look. So there's a bit that's the mower guys missed, people. Yeah? Direct seed drill. Oh, it did this way. No, it didn't. No, it did not. There we go, people. And if you don't know, guys, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's in, it's a waste of time and money. Might have to put the seeder on, eh? Yeah, it's a waste of time fertilising your fields. You're better off just mowing it, bringing it in. Because, yeah, no worries, mate. I'm shooting after this for this field anyway. Cheers for your help, Nelson. I'll speak to you in a bit, mate. Yeah, don't waste your time fertilising your grass fields, because when you cut your grass, cutting your grass gives it a 50% fertilisation state. And I tested it on another map when we were doing multiple farms on my multi-server. I had 4 average sized fields and I mowed them at 100% fertilisation. And the outcome of that was the same outcome as when after I cut the 4 fields, I had 5.5 trailer loads for the bunker, and it obviously went to 50%. Let it grow again, 4 months, cut it again at 50%. I still got 5.5 trailer loads, identical. So I won't waste your time, your money, and your fert. So that's when I started realising that I was only going to put manure and slurry on my crop fields, and then the rest I'll just chuck into the biomass. Whiskey. So yeah, I wouldn't waste your time, guys, fertilising your grass. It's a waste of time. Waste of time, product, energy, fuel, the lot, maintenance. When you could put your time into crops and your animals, and that's how I ended up realising that I could be a mega farmer and have more time with the animals that need all topping up with feed, and out with the crops, bringing it all in. You know. How's Whiskey? Are you alright, buddy? Dirty shot off, mate. Oh, dirty roads here. Yeah, sorry. You know, them beef sheds, guys, on the Calmsden, they were taking 1 million litres just in the robot of silage. And then the feed trigger point, the feed trigger point inside was taking 500,000 litres of silage, and that was just for beef. I know you don't have to put hay and straw with them, but because they're the robot sheds, they took 500,000 litres of straw, 500,000 litres of hay, and I still done it, and mineral feed, because what that done was, I didn't have to then go back to the shed so often to feed them. Yes, I know you don't have to feed beef TMR, but I done it just to bulk out the quantity of feed, so it'll free me up to be out in the fields more. So you're looking at like 2.5 million litres of feed for one shed. I've been doing pigs on here. You can make some serious money from pigs, people. You give it time. Let us settle in with what we've got here. I want to buy. Well, I have bought already, but I want to have all the 4 of these farms working for what they give us, and then I will start expanding and do the biomass. More income. You don't have to. It doesn't cost nothing to buy the biomass. It comes with the map, which is pretty cool. How them lads got on? Well, they've been working across the field. Oh look, behind me. Yeah, no worries, Whiskey. You're welcome, buddy. You're all welcome. Like I say, there's self-promotional share your links when you go live. There's a lot more Discords out there with more people, obviously, but you know, every shared link helps, doesn't it? So I thought I'd put that in there for people to do that. These boys been over here. Where they are? Where they been? Oh, there we go. Bloody hell. Gonna get some out of this, aren't we? Jesus, people. That is a nice grass field. It's bigger than you think. Bloody hell. It's gonna give us some bales. Nice. Good job I got you the big windrow, them boys, isn't it? So all these grass fields gonna have to be reseeded, limed. We'll get there. Rome wasn't built in a day. We'll probably end up going. This is the main farm, so we'll probably end up going there. Probably next. It's a bit of a bugger to get about in. Yeah, I totally agree, Whiskey. I mean, let's be fair, some people just, they're very close, aren't they? Keep your cars close to themselves, but I was in the process of collaborating with another lad that had his own server, but that all went tits up because I wasn't prepared to do everything for him, let's put it that way. I don't need to go into detail about it. Yeah, it just didn't work out. That's not my fault, but it is what it is. I'm not going to go into detail about it, so I'm not here to slag people off, but yeah, didn't end well, let's put it that way. Better wash this off. Boss Dirty will be not happy. Like I said, people, if you're interested, that you want to play with myself or Dirty, whether it's this Lady Hill map, I've got a 6-man made up server on here. I've just bought another a 6-man dedicated server, so when that does get up and running and sorted, that's always going to be on for 24 hours a day, and it will always be running, as in when nobody's on, the map will be running. So there's offers for subscribers there to come and join myself and Dirty, have a good laugh. Whether you're new to it and you want to learn things and whatever, we can teach what we know. We can't teach what we don't know because we're a bit hypocritical, won't it? And then if things work out well, I've been speaking to Dirty, and I'd be happy to buy a Pacific or dedicated server for dedicated subscribers, and that will be again a 24-hour server, but that's something further down the line if that's something that people wanted to do. If people show consistency, I'm happy to put my hand in the pocket and get one, but for the meantime we'll test the water by come to join us, you know. Right, now starting then. Supposedly it's running. Can't hear that. It's because it's built up, see, with these buildings. There you go. Right, where can we chuck this then? Slide it down the side there, could we? Let's have a little go. Oh, he's fluffed it already. And again. Oh my life. Mars, look. She will get in there. Ah, there we go. Look, third attempt always works. As you can see, guys, it is a nice map. You just need patience getting around your yard and that, because it is, yeah, it is a bit of a beast to get about. But when you first start, you get all the equipment you need, and I mean everything. You name any job you need to do on a farm, they had the equipment for it. And that was in, not this farm, it would have been, where's the other one? I think it's further down actually. Where the hell is it? Here. This is the farm you start with. All the equipment you needed for farming was in this farm, this particular farm. And it was all small stuff. The smallest of everything. Buckets, combine, you name it, it was the smallest of everything. Which, yeah, it probably makes sense on a farm like this, but there's more room to me around this one. This is the one we started on, so. There's all these sort of sheds and stuff as well, like, so. There's potential to grow and do other things if, let's say for argument's sake, this was, I don't know, let's say a 12, 14 man dedicated server. There's options for people to put a few things in there, and you can expand, can't you? You know, that's what I like about maps like this, and they're ideal for what the builds I like, because I like to do mega farms. You know, that's just what I'm into. I'm not going to go into chickens, to be honest with you, just because of the pallet side of it. I just can't be arsed with it. And whatever pallets I produce through productions, I always do direct sell, because what people don't realise is, at the time of you selling them pallets, if you've done it yourself by loading it up on a trailer, let's say I had 20 pallets of chicken eggs and it was March, but the best price for chicken eggs would be September. Well, by the time you've emptied all your sheds, your chicken sheds, and put them into storage, because again, pallets are the same as bales. It's got a pallet count. You have so many spawn and they're loose without being put into a pallet shed. It will, especially on dedicated servers, it will kill your server. So it's something you need to watch out. Unless the pallets and bales are in a bale shed or some sort of storage where it can actually count that it's in storage, you can have problems. But people realise, they think, oh, I'll just hold on to that, hold on to that, hold on to that. So what you're doing is 3 to 5 times a year, you're putting all these pallets off your production, storing them. When the time comes, you've then got to put them out your storage to reload them to then go and sell them. Well, if you've done that 5 times a year till it's close to the sale point, then reloaded them again, think how much time that's taking you. That time you've put into that, you could go out and burn your fields. Do you know what I mean? So in the long run, you're making more money over a whole year by direct selling. Set it up, direct sell, distribute what you need to the next production. The end product is sold direct. All year round, you're making more money. I've done it, I've tested it, it's a no-brainer. These people that hold on to pallets for ages and ages and ages because they think the best price is the best price for one sell a year. In fact, you're losing quite a few £100,000, and it is a lot. It's not just £200,000. Sometimes you're looking at £500,000 to £700,000, depending on what product it is. What's that whiskey? Hang on, mate. I sure hope so. It's like that. You like big farms. Is it in your name? Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, the game's in my name. Yeah. Is this what I'm running? What I'm running is a new series, is a YouTube sort of not so much a series, it's a new playthrough. I'm still, like I said, I'm still waiting on my dedicated server to be sorted. I bought another one today, people were saying that G-Portal, this, that, the other, and I thought I'd give you a benefit of doubt. I asked for a refund. They sorted me the refund plus a month on top because it's been over 2 weeks, whatever else. Sort of ripped them a new backside, and that's all been dealt with. I personally had no issue with G-Portal whatsoever. The customer service fantastic. You put a ticket to them with any problem, within 45 minutes to get back to you, and that's all. That's 24 hours a day. So I got rid of that, and then I went to what the bloody hell are they called? Vary Games. Totally different people. Another server. Cost a little bit more. I got a six-man server for 6 months, paid outright. Set it all up, still can't get on. So, for anybody to say that it's servers, it's nothing to do with servers. It's the game. You know, we got people. Ian tonight, Spudman, you'll probably see me in chat sometimes. Irish lad, he's a good lad. He comes with us. We sort of stay in a group when we're together, and if other people like yourselves, subscribers, want to join us, so be it. You're more than welcome, like I said earlier. But he can't get on. He can't get on a game that I host, so I'm hosting this as a six-man multiplayer. It's not a dedicated server. He can't get on. He's hosted ones. I can't get on his. The only ones that we all can all get on together as a dedicated server is Dirty, and he's in America. So it's obviously it's an English, like, you know, it's a UK problem. It's absolutely shocking. Giants should be very ashamed of themselves, but I can tell you something now. It'll be the last FS that I buy, because their customer service is absolutely shit. Think about their pockets and that's it. Can you make bank off of clothing? Mate, I'm telling you now. What is it on this map? Seriously, mate. The thing is with sheep, you've got to be on it. You can't have a mega farm with a lot of sheep, because a sheep, they take a lot of your time. They do not stop producing wool. Seriously. Like, we've been on tonight. How long we've been on for? We was on for an hour before it started streaming. It says to me I've been on 3. Could be a bit longer, I don't know by the minutes, but it just tells me it's 3 hours. In that time, and that's 3 hours in game. Look, it's only +1. It's real time. If I was to have, because I've done it once, and I was like, fuck this, man. I'm selling the sheep. They're doing me nothing. I had about 900 sheep, and there was just wool after wool after wool. I mean, let's be honest. If I was doing, let me have a look. If I was doing field 41, which is an half decent sized field, which we've done earlier in the stream. You know, if I was to clear them pallets of wool, and we was to harvest this, replow it, lime it, seed it, come back, it'd be full again. And I'm not bullshitting you. It's mental. So to be a mega farmer, I wouldn't advise doing sheep, and it's okay doing massive numbers with any animal. I can, you know, you ask Dirty. I had that Calmsden running sweet as a nut, and we had like 8,000 beef. Just I think it was about six pigs shy of 4,000. 1,000 milkers and 278 buffaloes, I believe. Now I was planning to go into field 11, across the road from where I made the big mega pig farm on that side, and I was going to expand. You can have 2,000 pigs in a pen without expanding pastures. I was going to put 14 more sheds. So do the numbers. Anyway, we could have done it because we had the pig feeding mod on, which that mod I recommend anybody. I've done pigs without this mod. And I can tell you something now. It's fucking you need to be dedicated pig farming for that on its own. Where is it? I'll show you. There's 2 of them. They come together in the same pack. Oh, so I've got this one on. I haven't used these ones, but it's the same thing. This one's it's called the Compound Feed Pigs. So it's a feed mixing plant. So you put in corn. Oh right, you can put different ones in these ones. So you can put corn, canola, sorghum, potato, barley, wheat, and soya beans. So these ones need more to actually. I'll be changing that because the other one was better. I've never used these ones. I just put them on because I could find the other ones on the mod hub, so I'll be changing that in the morning. But the ones we generally use, you put potato, canola, and wheat in, and they hold 100,000 litres of each product. Once you've got product in them, they will produce pig feed in about 12 to 15 minutes of 100,000 litres in real time, and you've got pig feed. Without that mod, you would never do 500 pigs. Seriously. Never use them till what done Calmsden. I would never go back to not using them. Seriously. So I will be doing a mega pig farm. Well, I'm going to go mega on here eventually anyway, but I don't know, I might put them in this field yet, I don't know yet. Yeah, I've got a few plans, but it's just finding the right area for the right animal. But I want to get all these 4 farms up and working first, with all the cattle. So I'm going to do beef, buffalo, and milkers. I mean, in this one alone, I think it's 266. Yeah, 266. So obviously you got hello Ruth, welcome back. You obviously got 266 in here, which is quite a nice shed to be honest. Can you? I didn't look. It's one thing I haven't looked at. What sheds do you get with this? Do you get them sheds? No, you don't. So this shed is the Penegally one. I just saved it as a mod because to me it's very much looking like this is off the French map that I was on. It's a very much British map. British shed to me to look at, skylights and the style and all the rest of it. So I thought, well, I like mega farms. I like, so that comes with its own manure pit, as you can see, with its trigger point, and then it's got its pasture. And then if you didn't change the pasture, it comes with 50 cattle. So, even if I put it in here, it wouldn't look out of place, would it? Let's face it. So it's very much of an English shed to me. That's over here. That's how they look. I mean, you get these ones, beef sheds. It's a bit of American sort of feel, but you don't get what you've got on here because it's not a modded map. See, it's just straight vanilla map, which it's ideal, isn't it? Horses, I don't even look at that section, I hate them. Yeah, they're all the same. So what I've done is I put the bigger cow, the bigger, I'm here in stream replay. What do you mean? Would you in earlier while I was explaining this, Ruth? Is that what you're saying? And just showing whiskey. Yeah, I mean, I've never played with these open pastures where you just get the trough and you feed trigger and that. I mean, personally, if I was going to do these, which I'll probably end up doing, it would just be straight beefing them because, like, the milk trigger, it's not really realistic, is it? So you need some sort of I don't know. Where would the milk go? Like in hindsight, nowhere. So if I do it, without expanding that's 500 cattle in there, because I've got is it the more number animals or something along them lines, that mod? Like I could put this in, look, so where is it? This shed here is what I have my mega farm on with Calmsden. It had the robot. Without extending the pasture, you can have 2,000 cattle in that. So I only had 4 of these, and that's where my beef went, even though you had the robot side of it. Hear another voice? Nope. No one's here, Ruth, only me. Is that any better, Ruth, or? Oh, maybe maybe you can hear me because I'm leaning towards my phone, reading the chat, chilling out. Is it? You can hear me, Ruth? That's what you're saying. You're playing it. All right, okay. Right, I'm with you. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Ruth. Thank you for telling me though, because yeah, that would annoy me. I beg your pardon, people. Something's playing in the background. Yes, yeah. Sorry, Ruth. Case boy. Left a like. Can't say as I'm live. Yeah, thank you very much, Case boys. Means a lot, mate. I appreciate it. I only, like I said, I subbed you last night and liked. So thank you very much for paying the respect back, mate. Hope you're well. I'll do the same. I'll be ending the stream shortly myself, so I will be over, buddy. Are you feeling better, Ruth? So yeah, trust me, guys. If you keep watching the series, um, like I say, there's four cow farms on here. There's more vehicle shed and stuff, than what there is animals. I am gonna go big. I was gonna give the what's it called now? Uh, There's a question for you while you're on stream, so you can see. Has anybody done the fish farm? Anybody done this before? Is it worth it? Is it valuable? Is it profitable? For 20 grand, you got to put corn, wheat, and mineral feed in, and that's your fish. Has anybody done that? Is that better, Ruth? Is it? I bet you can hear me, can't you? It sounds like another stream is playing. I bet it's the. I bet it's the. I bet you can hear me coming back through the mic when I'm talking to you because of the 20-30 second delay through YouTube. Does that sound about right? Has anybody used that fish mod before? Yes? No? It was just something I put on and I thought, well, it don't take a lot of room. And for what the crops it takes to get them going, there'd be somewhere I'd be able to bash it. I mean, you got this quarry over here. That could be a separate little own production somewhere, couldn't it? Do you know what I mean? There's tons of room. Could go anywhere. I could have three down here, like. It's just something different, isn't it? Never done it. It's probably as simple as you like by giving them three different crop. Wait so many months and then you get fish, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if there's any bugs in it, whatever. But this is where we're going to be putting all the productions, guys, in this quarry. It's absolutely humongous. So I've started already. I put oats in. Well, the lads have put oats in tonight into the factory, and then it turns to bread. And again, you don't see no pallets. You never will. Hence why I put that so close to that. So we just direct distribute any of our goods to wherever it needs to go, i.e. to the bakery. The baker will make bread, and then it just sells it direct, and that'll be all year round. It'll make more money. Yeah, I'm good, Rue. Thank you very much. Very much enjoying this new map. The lads enjoy it, like, so it's something to something for us to look forward to, and a bit of different gameplay, isn't it? Yeah. So thank you very much for everybody who's coming into the stream. It means a lot to me. If you haven't done already, which you probably have done, guys, just hit the like button for me. Every little helps. It doesn't cost nothing. I might put some greenhouses down here at some point, but everything's accessible. To get here, you just drive up. There's a road there. Road up here, goes round all the way around. You can get anywhere around here, no problem. It's got massive potential, this quarry, so I'm going to utilise it and put a lot of productions in. You can drive down there, which I can't get to. Yeah, down there, across there to that shed. You go across here, and there's a bit of a dirt bike sort of racetrack, whatever. If you as a child wanting to play that sort of game, I don't know. They've just put a bit of a dirt track in. Motorbikes or whatever, push bikes or I don't know. So yeah, I hope everybody's enjoyed it. I'm very much enjoying it. I know it's the only first night light, but I've got some plans like I keep on saying, and keep tuned, guys, because it's going to be a decent build. I'm just going to build on the existing stuff, because you can't get the only stuff you can get rid of. Yeah, look, I press demolition mode now. It's hovering over everything. If it doesn't light up, you can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of that anyway because I haven't bought it. So here we go. So I own this farm. You can get rid of that, look, because it's lit up red. So you can get rid of the silos. The bunkers, silage bunkers, and you can get rid of. Well, I don't think you can get rid of this one by the look of it, but you can get rid of the steel grain silos. And that's all I can see that you can delete out, like this one here. There you go, light it up. So this I put in myself. This is the farm we're working on. So there was another pit there, like this one over here. But the downside to it was where these tractor tyre marks are. As you can see, you need that to get out. That bunker come out to about here, and that would have been way too tight. You can try and come drive around here, spin round there, and dump in. You just wouldn't have done it. So we don't need two. You've only got one cattle shed here. One's plenty. So I deleted out and put a bale shed in. Perfect. It looks like it was come with it, like, you know. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for coming in, showing the love, having a chat. That's what it's all about. And take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.